Welcome to the So Burnt podcast where we're sober.
But burnt.
My name is Tiffany.
And I'm Curtis, and today we're extra crispy.
Super burnt, dude.
Tiffany's getting over being sick and tired, and I'm just sick and tired.
Yeah. Do you want to just get it out? Maybe you'll feel better, and then the rest of the episode, just get it out. Vent your frustration.
Oh my god, I'm so frustrated right now. The pug.
Stink pig.
Stink pig.
Yeah.
The three-legged pug no longer resides in Lance's room all day. It runs free of the house, and it fucking pisses on the floor. And I swear to God, it pisses at an intersection of the grout joints, and then it just travels the grout joints, and all the grout joints are orange with piss. And like, we come down here an hour ago, and like, you're on your way, and I'm like, oh, cool. So we spend like an hour like scrubbing the fucking grout joints, and like, I'm just over it, dude. She's cute, but it's just like, fuck, man, it's frustrating. You know what I mean?
Why don't you guys get one of those like built-in doggy doors?
I thought you were gonna say wood chipper.
No, don't kill the pug. The built-in doggy doors. That's what we got. And so our dog can go in and out.
The problem is the cats will dip out.
True. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, and Sharky may have autism, and Churchy's just an explorer, so he'll just take off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blumpkin, she'll come back. She always comes back.
Yeah.
We haven't experienced. Churchy got out one time, and what was he out for like 2 days, and then he came back.
What was the one that would always be posted up on your front doorstep? Uno. Where's Uno?
He just runs he runs the neighborhood.
Oh, okay. He's a street cat.
He's straight street cat.
He's just out there knocking bitches
That was my
up.
daughter's. He was knocking up bitches. I think he's fixed, but maybe he's just shooting blanks into him.
Yeah.
But that was my daughter's cat, and so when she moved out, the lady across the street has a little girl, and he started going in their house, and they like adopted him. So
That's
and they take care of him. But like, you see him, he like lays in the middle of the street on the asphalt. I'll turn on the street sometimes, and he's like laying in the middle of the street, and I'm like, you got to get right up on him and hit the horn. Like, he just lays there. I'm just like, bro, get the fuck up and get out of the street. But yeah, that's
your frustration.
I love the dog. She's cool, but it frustrated me. It's making me second guess getting this puppy that we're going to get. Like, cause I'm like, dude, she's going to teach it bad habits.
That's real. No, I don't think but you're going to have to deal with piss and shit everywhere.
We may just install a doggy door, and like, if the cats come back, they come back.
You might
if they don't, like, you're free.
They'll come back.
Honestly, if Churchy ran away, would be the only one that would really bum me out, because he's so cool.
Yeah.
He'll like give you kisses, and he's very sweet.
That's the one that was laying on the bed.
The all black one, yeah.
Oh no.
When the other ones are being dickheads, he just chills.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like yelling at us, and like they act like they're starving all the time, and he doesn't. He just chills. He's just like, yeah, these bitches. It's the girl cats suck. You know what I mean? They're fucking dicks.
Yeah.
He's hella cool. Like, they'll be rude to the puppy. I already know they'll beat up the puppy, but he'll be cool with it. Like, he tries to clean the pig dog. He licks her. And
oh, that's cute. Yeah, you're definitely the puppy's gonna pee. So the pug's doing you a favor, just setting you up for the fucking transition that lies ahead. Because that dog is gonna pee and piss shit everywhere.
I think they're easier to train, though. I think the pug is retarded.
It's just still gonna be a process. As someone who has a puppy that we got like 3 years ago, that was a bitch. But it gets better.
Yeah, but it starts out shitty. How was your week?
It was good. I started back at Virtue. Shout out Virtue. And I work with a ton of my friends. And I came into the Ebola plague. Whatever the fuck they have going in there is gnarly. There's like 4 people sick. And they're like, welcome back. And I caught it. And so that sucks.
They have Ebola?
No, I'm being dramatic. It's just rough. So yeah, it was a busy week. It was a lot of information, but I feel confident to be back into it. Yesterday,
you already worked there before, though, so you know like how the systems work and everything.
Yeah, there was like a couple things that have changed that I caught on to quickly. But yeah, it was just a long week. And so I was supposed to get up yesterday and do what I normally do, and my body was like, yeah, bitch, lay back down. So I did. And then today I went to the Shine a Light Gala.
How was that?
It was fun. It was cool. I've never been. Me and Josh went, and it was cool to see all of our friends up there, and all the work they do, and those before and after mugshots are fucking crazy and never gets old. But yeah, it was cool. It was a good experience.
Nice.
How about you?
Also never been.
But you've been invited.
Yeah, every year.
and you just don't go.
It always lands on a weird day when I got something going on, or
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Usually it's work. My week was good. I just worked. I was really busy. I have like a sore throat. I have like that tickling in the back of my throat.
Oh no.
I don't feel sick. It's less today. It started on Friday. I was polishing marble for like a couple hours, and I feel like I might have just breathed in too much shit. And,
probably.
yeah, I wasn't wearing a mask, so.
Why would you do that? Are you supposed to wear a mask?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're asking
Because
for
I'm
it.
already wearing a hard hat and glasses and goggles over those and gloves and and it's like so much shit. Like my face is the only open part of my whole body, and like I'm just gonna cover it. Like it's too much. You know what I mean? I get claustrophobic with too much shit on. You know?
I get it, but that
Yeah.
sounds dangerous, Curtis. You should probably wear the fucking mask.
I think unhealthy would be more appropriate.
Okay.
But
All right.
yeah, I should. Well, my helper's supposed to do that, but he was busy.
How much longer do you think that project's gonna go?
I was told like January or February, but we'll see.
All right.
No. I don't feel like we're scheduled to hit it by then, but then usually towards the end of it, they'll give you overtime and start adding
I
more
don't even know what
days.
the fuck you're talking about. What tower? They're just building a brand new tower
Yeah.
on Hard Rock?
Yeah, where the Mirage used to be. The old Mirage Tower that's got like 3 legs coming off
The
it.
Mirage isn't there anymore?
No, they got rid of the Mirage like a year ago, dude.
I don't even know what's going on
All
on
right.
the strip.
Yeah, no more Mirage. So next to Treasure Island will be the Hard Rock now.
Okay.
They're building a new tower like of rooms, but it's straight shaped like a guitar.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Because the original Hard Rock's off of like fucking...
It was in Paradise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's now the Virgin. So remember how they had the guitar shaped sign out front? So instead of a sign, it's a whole ass tower full of hotel rooms. There's
Good for them.
Yeah, there's like 600 showers in there. I don't know how many rooms that equates to, but because some of them I think have more than one shower. I'm not sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, hell yeah, dude. That sounds awesome. I'll check that out.
Yeah.
I'll go down just for that when it's done. But
yeah, if you're taking the strip like around Spring Mountain, you'll see it. It's a huge ass construction thing going on. And you can't miss the guitar tower. It's like right on the strip. They put it right up against the strip.
So I know you said you moved to Vegas when you were like 19. Was there like...
No, I moved to Vegas. I think I was 23.
23. Why do I keep getting that wrong?
I don't know. I might have shared it wrong a couple times. I've shared my story so many times. My timeline gets fucked up sometimes. Like my memory starts going.
Yeah.
I know something happened when I was 19. Something dramatic happened when I was 23.
Yeah.
43. There are these certain years where like shit happened, and like I'll get them fucked up sometimes, like in my head. Like
same. I honestly, it's so sad, but I can like dialogue my like 20s based off my arrests.
Yeah.
Like when I got those mugshots, it's like, oh, that's when that happened.
I can't
like,
tell you shit that happened in my 30s.
I don't remember anything.
I can't.
So my 20s is like your 30s.
I don't remember anything of my 30s. Yeah, my 30s are smoked. I burned them all up.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
most with alcohol. It wasn't even a lot of that wasn't even hard drugs. Towards the end, it was, but I was just a drinker.
Yeah.
It was a construction disease. You know what I mean? I'll come home from work every night and like drink an 18-pack of beer like it was not a thing. Like it was no big deal. And yeah. Fucking to my head. If there was somebody else there, like you better get your own 18-pack. These are mine. Like it was fucking. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was Bud Light back in the day before Bud Light became gay and then not gay.
Yeah.
And now it's okay again. I don't know. I don't drink, so I just fucking. I liked Bud Light. They went down easy. And then I became bougie and I started drinking Heineken when I made more money. I was like, ooh, these are good.
When you moved to Vegas, though, was Vegas ever like a bucket list thing for you? Were you excited? Was there any point of you living here that you were excited to be here?
I don't know. I had been to Vegas. I was from Southern California. I had driven to Vegas many times.
For what though?
Just get loaded and fucking party. Yeah.
But like the normal way, right? Like the white boy shit where you go to the strip and you get a room and you fucking
get beers and bring a bunch of weed with us and all. Yeah. We did all that weird shit. Like go to the strip clubs. Like I've spent way too much time and money in strip clubs when I was younger. Like before I ever moved here. And then once I moved here, like I went like once and it was like lost its. I was just like, this is dumb. Like what am I doing? $18 for a fucking beer. You know what I mean? Like some tweaker broad with fucking pock marks on her ass. Like I was like, I'm straight, dude. I don't need that.
They're not all tweakers. That's fucking rude.
I don't know. Like I went
Which
to like
ones were you going
I
to?
went to like Glitter Gulch when I moved here. And it
That
was
makes
all
sense.
bad. You
That's
know what I
why.
mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to the nicer ones too. It was just, it's whatever, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, but it was never like something you were excited for.
Like
when you
imagine
got
going
here.
online and watching a porn and then paying like $1,000 to watch it. Like what the fuck? Like there's no. It's the same. I mean, I don't know.
Same concept. Similar.
Yeah, I went when I was younger, but pretty much like I would go and it wasn't like all about the girls. Like I would go with my friends and I would be the one that just got hammered drunk.
Yeah.
And I could have gave 2 fucks less. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could have been farm animals running around on stage. I wouldn't have even noticed. Like, yeah, it was never really about the strippers. It was like everybody else wanted to go and I knew this for beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Vegas was never like a bucket list thing for you prior to living here?
Not living here. I mean, when I was younger, yeah, come here. Party, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like it. I like living here. I mean, I feel like if you're living here and you're an active gambler and alcoholic, like it's probably pretty rough. It could probably get real dark for you, but it's not really my thing. I don't gamble.
Yeah.
I'm not into gambling. Every once in a while, we'll go my friend works at the bar around the corner and they have good food. So we'll go fucking shout out to Jessie. We'll go sit at her bar and eat dinner. And like sometimes we'll play $20 each just to change it up a little, but
yeah,
it's not really a thing for me.
So Vegas wasn't like a bucket list thing.
Without meth, if I'm on meth, I would probably be all about it. I'd be like, I need more money out of the fucking ATM.
Yeah. So Vegas wasn't a bucket list thing. Well, let me ask this. Did you really even have like a bucket list item of shit that you wanted to do when you were out there, or no?
When I was out there, no.
Right. It was just the fucking tunnel vision that.
Yeah, when I'm out there, it's like
shit.
very animal instinct.
Right.
Everything's base instincts. It's just like eat, shit, sleep, repeat.
Yeah.
Rinse, repeat, and it was very instinctual. There's not. I have bucket list items now. Like there's a lot of stuff I would like to do. We would like to go to Europe. I would love to go to Europe. Mm-hmm. Crystal wants to go to Paris and check out the catacombs under Paris because it's all like skeletons and dead bodies and stuff there.
I just got my birth certificate, which took fucking 16 years to get from New York because what the fuck? But now I can get a passport. We should go.
Yeah.
All 4 of us.
And you can go to Europe if you're a felon for some reason. Like
I know there are certain countries I've learned will not let us in, but Europe is not one of them.
Yeah, Canada won't let us in.
Fuck Canada.
Australia, which started out as like a prison colony.
Australia won't either?
Yeah, so Australia was founded, all people in Europe sent all their felons and all their criminals to Australia and it became a country. Mm-hmm. And now they won't let felons in from US.
Crazy.
Yeah, you can't go to Australia. I've been there though.
Well, that sucks.
I've been to Australia when I was younger.
I would still try. I'd see if they let me through.
Australia was all right. New Zealand was really cool. New Zealand's really cool and very beautiful. Australia was a little more desert and it seemed more like the ghetto version of New Zealand. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right, keep going. Bucket list. Europe. What else? This is a sober bucket list because we realized that we were burnt and we didn't have any
very much
goals.
A city boy. I'm not into country shit. I'm not super into nature stuff. But the more sober I get, the more the idea of like living somewhere not here and like a farm and like a bunch of fucking animals and shit could do. Yeah, I'm starting to get into the idea. I like Lance's idea of do it in Utah because I can drive to a city relatively easy. You can
drive to a city anywhere.
Yeah, but I don't want to be somewhere where it's fucking 6 hours to the nearest fucking city, you know what I mean? And I'm like stuck in rural. Like if I get fucking Jones for city and concrete, I need to be able to get there like relatively easy. Yeah, I don't have to book a flight to fucking feel normal for a minute. Yeah, I just don't know how I would do out there, like out in the sticks. Like, I don't know, but we're thinking about doing something like that and grow fucking reindeer or whatever you do out there. I don't know.
Okay, what else? Europe, farm close to a city.
I don't know too much bucket. I just want to be happy. I would like to be comfortable and not have to worry about money anymore. Yeah. Someday.
Financial freedom.
Yeah. Because I mean, like, I don't have
financial freedom.
I don't have financial insecurity now, but I don't have financial freedom just yet. But I'm working on it.
Right.
I'm getting some debt paid off and, doing all that stuff.
Nice.
There's that tickle.
It's that fucking marble, no mask, bro.
Coffee helps. I've been drinking nonstop coffee
Yeah.
since I got off work Friday. And it's not conducive for sleep, but I don't like that feeling in my throat, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's uncomfortable.
It's like right there. You know what I'm talking about? You guys ever get that? We have studio audience with us today.
The spouses.
The spouses.
So my bucket list, I think, is probably a
I
little
didn't
bit.
ask. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
know,
What's
and
your
you were
bucket
just
list?
talking
That
about
was a
your
joke.
tickling fucking throat, so I thought I'd just move on.
Please.
I would like to go to Europe or Netherlands. I wanted to go to Australia, but since they don't support our kind, fuck Australia.
I wanted to go to the Netherlands. They are our kind, which is the weirdest fucking thing. I want to go to Netherlands too, but like I wanted to go to Netherlands before because like Amsterdam, all the drugs are legal. So we're gonna go somewhere like that and be sober. Like I think I would be bummed out.
I don't.
Germany, if you go to Germany,
Yeah,
that's where all the cool castles are. In Cologne, Germany, they have the baddest castle ever.
I don't think it would be bummed out to go to Amsterdam sober.
It's like literally
Still, just because it's
legal prostitutes and legal heroin. Like,
so that means you have to buy a prostitute and do heroin.
well, I feel like you should. When in Rome.
No, dude. We can just go and have a normal.
I have a
fucking
chick,
time.
so like we could just get a prostitute to hook up our heroin and be like, "Hey, make this shot for me."
No.
Mild, please.
No. You're so stupid. So that's one.
You don't gotta bang them. You like, make her like escort you around town and show you all the sights.
No, I don't want to pay a prostitute to do anything for me.
Okay. No, neither do I. I'm just trying to, win in Rome.
It sounds like you do.
You guys are fucking really on this thing with me, and I don't like it.
I'm trying to think what else. I did one of them. I wanted to go skydiving, so I checked that off my bucket list. My birthday of this year.
It's cool, right?
It was fun. It was a good experience.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'm like, I wouldn't like organize going again, like gung ho, like I did the first time. But like if some of my friends were going and they're like, "You want to come?" I would go again.
So I know the first time I went with April. April went with us, and she was like, "That was amazing." And then I think it was April said she went again with some other people, and the second time she went, it was fucking horrible experience. Like she was terrified. Yeah, she said the second time for some reason was
so
like exponentially scarier than the first time.
I saw this video of this thing in that they do in, I don't know if it was Zion or Utah, but it's called canyon swinging. So they like put you on this. It's just a rope, right?
Yeah, it's like a bungee, but
and you run and you jump off the edge of the cliff.
There's one in Scotland I've been watching reels on Facebook of.
I would do that. That's a bucket list.
Yeah.
I
thrill seeking shit.
Yeah.
They got base jumping. I think in Zion too. You could base jump off this cliff and they parachute.
Okay. Yeah, maybe that. I just like the idea of doing it in the canyons. I'm the opposite of you. I was born a city girl, but every time I get in a country setting, I fucking thrive. I think I was forced to be here. I was a city girl against my own life. Fishing, shooting guns, hiking, outdoors, surrounded by green and trees.
I love all that. Don't get me wrong. I love all that stuff. I don't know that I could live there full time.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Listen, the reality is that everywhere I've gone that's like kind of remote or rural, would you say? There's a city like an hour now, like a major city. It's not Vegas. Vegas is fucking crazy. Like we're 24 hours. Aside from us in New York City, there's nothing else like that, right?
I like the crazy though.
I know you do. And that's okay. But there's major cities everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. So you don't have to live anywhere.
Like, hurry, we got to get to the grocery store before 9 when they close. Like
that's
that
why you
shit
just
sucks,
stock up.
Dude.
Yeah. But it's different when you grow up here. Or even live here for a long time. It's just it's different.
Yeah, because I've had people hit me up. They're like, "Dude, what's it like to live in Vegas?"
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. I go to work and then come home.
Is your school in the casino? Did you go to high school? No,
yeah,
dumbass.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. There's a whole outskirts of it. I'm trying to think another bucket list. I would love to help on some capacity make a movie one day. I don't know how, probably a horror movie, but I would love to just be on a movie set or like have like that's like a bucket list. What else? There's like some people, some celebrities I would like to meet. I feel like that's a bucket list item. Um, what else?
What
I would
celebrities?
like to take my kids to Disneyland. I've never been. I didn't grow
You've
up.
never been to
I've
Disneyland?
never been.
Oh,
Every time
that's
I say
cool.
that, people are surprised.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I
cool.
grew up very, you know how I grew up. The first like remotely normal thing I did with my dad
In the
was like a year
ghetto.
ago.
In the
It
ghetto.
wasn't even in the
Oh,
ghetto. It was just I grew up really poor, and my dad was an alcoholic and all the
so
things that he was.
so
So
not
like,
in the ghetto, but you grew up ghetto.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. And so I just didn't have any of that. I don't think I went to like Adventure Dome and I lived out here until I was like a teenager with friends,
Do
you
they
know?
still have that?
Yeah. They have Fright Dome. We went last year.
They didn't have it for a while, right? Or
Mhm.
something.
They brought it back, I
Okay.
think. So yeah, taking my kids to Disneyland is on the bucket list. I would love to do
Disneyland's
that
cool.
for the first time with them.
It's very crowded. Get the
Um,
fast pass thing if you go. That's the one time when it's really worth it.
yeah.
It.
I would like to visit Portland, Oregon one day. I hear great things. It's very rainy. These are just weird shit that I would like to
I
do
heard
on
it was
bucket list.
ultra fucking like
Liberal.
liberal and all and like very conflict right now. Like a lot of conflict and shit going on in
So
Portland.
maybe I won't do it right now, but I would like to
I
one
don't know. I
day.
hear like random things. I
Yeah.
heard it's like Minnesota right now. It's just like cracking off.
I
Like,
would like to go on a safari in Africa.
all
I
right,
want to be on the back of a Jeep where some
shooting
fucking
lions and
dude.
shit.
No, I don't want to shoot a lion. I just want to see. I want to go on a safari
All right.
and look at all the animals. Hopefully not die, you know?
You could drive to San Diego and go to the zoo. They have all the
I
same
love
animals.
San Diego Zoo.
You been there?
Hmm.
It's cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an amazing zoo. It's you got to do that shit for a full day to even begin to see
Oh, you almost need a
most of it.
couple. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you're not rushing through the whole thing. SeaWorld is really cool too if you go there.
but it's not the same as an African safari.
Yeah, you're guaranteed at SeaWorld they won't eat you.
That's true. I guess I'm a thrill seeker then.
Yeah, run it.
I like
I want to
the
go. I want to go bungee jumping, like off a bridge, like a crazy bungee
not
jump.
the stratosphere one. That one looks janky.
It is. I've done that.
You
It's a
did?
control. Yeah, it's a controlled fall. So
Yeah.
you're not like free falling. You could feel like zzz, you could feel it like controlling your fall.
Oh,
It's not a
okay.
free fall. Yeah, there's wires that like control the speed that you're going at.
Okay.
It's
Was it
cool. It's
fun?
okay. Yeah, like the moment when you're standing there and they're like, okay, jump, and you're like, what the fuck, and you can't make your legs go. Like that part's scary. But then as soon as you jump, you're like, oh, dude. It's like being in
You're
a
like
really
slowly going
yeah.
down.
It's not. You can just feel that it's not a free fall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Um,
I want to go to a festival.
I would love to go. I
And
want to go to
eat-
incarceration.
Well, I want to go to a festival in Europe. So in Europe, the heavy metal festivals they have
I bet
are
you they're
way
gnarly.
more crazier than the
Yeah.
ones we have here. Just the list of bands, they're very extreme. Like
Yeah.
I want to go to one of those. They have let me get this wrong. I think Hellfest is in France
Ooh, that
every
sounds
year,
fantastic.
and then Bloodstock is Germany or France or one of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a few of them, and then there's like Download festivals in Europe. They have these big like 4 and 5 day festivals, and they're like super crazy.
Bucket list of mine is incarceration.
No, it's fun.
I want to go.
We're not going this year.
Obviously.
We scratched our tickets.
Why?
Because I started this new job and I really don't want to take days off right now. And Crystal's busy around that time and has a big event at work.
So next year we can plan it.
Next year we
And
can plan it.
Josh can come.
Everybody else crapped out this year, so maybe
Really?
we're gonna have to start a new group.
Well, Josh can come.
Yeah.
Because the reason why it's because it falls on his birthday.
Yeah, maybe just us 4 will go this time. And nobody else wanted to go this year. Me and Crystal bought tickets, but then I was like, yeah, we're not gonna be able to.
Yeah.
But they were cool. They let me call and they refunded all but like $65
Oh, that's
because
good.
you put it on layaway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. And I wasn't.
I'm trying to think.
Lorna
other
Shore was
bucket
playing
lists.
this year, and Hatebreed and a couple other bands I really wanted to see, and Gojira. I'm bummed now. I just thought about that, but I don't know. The lineup wasn't as good this year, so maybe it'll be better. We don't even have to go to that one. We can go to different ones. Like we can go to Aftershock. Aftershock is usually in like September
And where's that?
in Sacramento. Me and Braden drove to it 2 years ago. It's like an
Okay.
8-hour drive. You can just drive there.
All right.
I don't know. Something to think about.
I have other bucket list items. Niagara Falls. Even though I'm from New York, I've never been to Niagara Falls. Again,
I've never been to New York.
fucked up upbringing. What?
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta go.
Motherfucker, you never been to Disneyland? Oh, what?
But New York is a state. Disneyland is like a fucking excursion.
It's an excursion. It's an
It is.
amusement park.
I know, but it's like a very trumped up, pretty expensive amusement park experience.
It's literally like the most famous amusement park in the world, I'm
Right.
pretty sure.
Yeah, it's like a whole thing. New York is just a fucking state. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that, but you've never been
What?
to New York?
No, I wasn't lying. Never
Well,
been
we
to New
should
York.
go there
Yeah, I've
too.
never been to New York. We went to Connecticut, and I think we drove into Massachusetts to go to Salem
Yeah,
to see all the witch trial shit.
yeah.
But yeah, I've never been to New York. Nope.
All right, that's another one. that I
Yeah.
have to do. I love the food, dude. I miss it.
In New York?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They have the best pizza, really hot dogs. My favorite food is Jamaican beef patties, and they don't make them anywhere but New York.
It's like elephant meat.
No,
Oh.
I don't know what it is, but it's delicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a dude that works with me, and his wife is from New York. And so we give him shit all the time about being from New York, but he's not. He's from Anaheim.
Mm-hmm.
So we're always like, hey, Donnie, what's it like in New York? What's it like being somewhere where everything is better? Better air, better people, better food. And he's just like, dude, shut the fuck up. We just harass this guy all day long about it.
Yeah. New York has culture, though. That was the biggest shock coming from there to Vegas is like, there's no real culture here.
What does that mean? Yeah, there is.
It's
the Wild
such
West.
a melting pot. It's so diverse that like a lot of people move here, but like a lot of people don't know their neighbors, or like the guy who works at the gas station, you don't know. Like people aren't. It's not community. I should say that over culture. No, I really mean culture too, but also like not community. People aren't super friendly here. I can tell you how many places I live that like I didn't know my neighbors. It's not like that in New York.
I know people that have visited New York and said people are rude as fuck.
They say that about New Yorkers, but New Yorkers just
I know I hate Yankee fans.
well, that sounds like a sports thing, not a state thing.
Mm.
Why do you hate Yankee fans?
They're fucking dickheads. They're just fucking. It's like Cowboy fans. I really don't care about the Cowboys. Their fans are just
they deserve to be because they never win.
yeah.
I would probably be salty too. Right?
Yeah.
So how did it go when you spoke yesterday?
It went good, I
Yeah.
think. I don't know. I always think I sound stupid, but everybody said it was good.
I'm sure you didn't sound stupid.
I've heard my story so many times that when I tell it, I just feel like I'm repeating the same thing to people who've heard it. But there's a bunch of people in there I didn't know. So
yeah. Someone told me I was super nervous. I was about to speak, and they were like, you're just talking to the new person. And I was like, oh yeah, that's it, right?
Yeah.
Because I forget. Or like when somebody's celebrating, like I want to address them, but the reality is that I'm speaking to the new person. So that makes it so much easier to say,
Yeah.
because like, what the fuck do I need to hear when I first get here, you know?
Anything.
Yeah. Which reminds me, we were laughing about it before. Dude, I forget that like our normal is not normal to other fucking people. So like sometimes we say shit in the wrong room. I shouldn't even say that. It's not the wrong room. It's exactly where it's supposed to be said in. But people are fucking shocked by the shit that we laugh at.
Oh yeah.
Like that Ice Cube story. I remember I think that's the first reel I posted on our channel. And it was 2 comments.
And somebody commented, they're like, why is she laughing?
This is fucked up was the first comment. And the second one was like, why is she laughing? And I forget that shit is not funny to people who are traumatized by it. But that's just like our normal.
Fuck, I was the one traumatized physically by it. I had a dude.
Were you really though?
A dude thumb packing stuff in my butt? Yeah, fuck.
But in the moment, you really just came to and you were traumatized, or you were like, I need more drugs?
I was equally traumatized as soon as I realized what was going on as I am now when I think about it.
Yeah.
But I can laugh about it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, but yeah, like that's, yeah. If you're not a dude, but if you're a dude and you're not a Mo and you wake up in the morning and somebody's just filling your butt with stuff, like it freaks you the fuck out. There's a mental trauma. It wasn't physically traumatic. I'm pretty sure I got over that real quick, but like mentally, yeah, super, super traumatizing. Not like in a real detrimental way, but like, you know, now I can totally laugh about it.
Yeah.
You know?
there's a lot of stuff like that I notice when I say shit, and I don't think about it because it's just my truth, right? Like, um, I the crack smoking thing is something I've brought up. I remember we were at Aiden's, my 11-year-old's birthday dinner, and it was like me, my husband, my son, his dad, my youngest son, and my mom. And she said something.
Who, your mom?
Yeah, she said something. And I was like, yeah, well, at least I don't smoke crack. And she was like, no, you didn't. And I said, yeah, I fucking did. And I laughed. I thought it was funny. And Aiden's dad laughed. My mom was like fucking shocked. And that shit happens to me all the time where it's just like these comments that I make that I forget that normal people don't fucking, they're just shocked by it.
Is it just me, or does crack, aside from all other drugs, is there something
A stigma
more funny
about
about crack than, like, if I'm like, I did heroin. If somebody's like, I did heroin, I'm like, oh yeah, I can relate. Somebody's like, I smoked crack, I'm like, dude, awesome.
I think there's very much a fucking,
for some reason, crack. I think just the word.
I think there's
makes me laugh.
a blatant stereotype to what a crackhead looks like. Like, a crackhead is just, I think people have this image like New Jack City. You seen that movie?
Pookie.
Yes.
Yeah.
New Jack City, like Pookie is a typical crackhead. So I think that's why it shocks people.
I think of Tyrone Biggums from Chappelle.
Tyrone Biggums is another good one. But it's always like
crack.
A dusty looking black person usually, because the majority of the time black people smoke crack. And so when somebody hears it, they're like, what? You smoke crack? And they have that image in their head that like, but yeah, dude.
Something tickles me on the inside when I hear of a white person and they're like, yeah, I smoked crack. And I was like, yes. like, so Crystal and her brother, when they were using, like, they're from the East Coast, they're from Connecticut.
Yeah.
And back then there was no meth there.
So it was just coke.
Crystal's never done meth, but she smoked crack. Yeah. And so every time she talks about it and she talks about smoking crack, and I look at her and I'm just like, no fucking way, dude. Yeah. Like, there's no way.
When you mixed it with the heroin, it was like perfect.
Can't look at that face.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. Look at me. Can you imagine her hitting a crack pipe?
Yes, I can.
Really?
Because I've done it. Yes, I can.
I can't.
I can see it.
I can see you smoking crack.
Fuck you.
What? I just
Look at that face. I can't imagine it. I can see you smoking crack.
You're black. It's like part of your culture.
It's true. That's crazy. It is, though. It's
see, that was that crazy.
No, I just mean it's typical that, like, automatically when you hear crack, you think of black people. Even when you hear heroin, you think of white people. You don't think of black.
I'm such a racist with drug stuff. People. Remember when I found out you did heroin? I was like,
what?
You did heroin? And you're like, why would you not think I did heroin? And I'm like, because you're black.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, yeah,
it's rare.
It's like meth gets like that's us all day. You know what I mean? Like 2 meth heads, and I'm like, oh, that one's us. Remember that news thing I sent you? I would absolutely be like, oh yeah, we'll take that one.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Another one for me is the prison thing too. So I have this friend, shout out Thomas. He owns Scales and Tails, and I remember, I think it was after we posted, maybe it was one of my TikTok videos, I don't know. And I went into the shop, and he was like, he's waiting for this customer to leave. He was like, hang out for a second, Tiffany. And he goes, you really shot somebody? And I said, yeah, dude. And he said, what? I said, yeah. He said, you went to prison? He said, I had no idea. I said, yeah. He said, that's fucking crazy. And I'm like, but to me, that's not crazy. That's just what happened. You know what I mean? Yeah. But to like,
once you've lived something, it normalizes it in your brain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, obviously, right? Like, we know that shit's not supposed to happen. And most people live their lives never having to shoot a fucking predator.
Not even the bad stuff. So the good stuff, you know, sometimes I have a friend that is one of my best friends, but like, and I'm like, yeah, bro, I got 5 years today, you know? And he's like, yeah, fucking big deal. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, bro, normal people don't shoot heroin and go to prison. You know what I mean? Like, you're celebrating doing what some people do their whole life not doing. Like, and I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's Lance. I think we talked about him before, and he was my PHP IOP counselor.
Yeah.
And that's what he said. I remember I fucking love that man. But we sat down in the group, and he was like, so you stopped burning your life to the ground. Congratulations. Like, whoop-de-doo. You want to be fucking celebrated for that? For doing what the rest of the world is doing? Like, and it's true. Like,
I don't know that somebody who's counseling people in a rehab should be saying that, because you're kind of shooting down their fucking vibe.
No,
Like, let those people. They need.
He flipped a switch for me.
At that point, you need something to celebrate in your mind. Like,
Yes,
you know what I mean? When I get sober and I'm used to being a complete fucking idiot and a loser and having nothing, like, let me celebrate something.
This is why it worked for me, because I had been into treatment centers before and I'd been in the detox, and I had like this thing in my mind, like the entitlement in me was so thick at that time that I had this thing in my mind that like when I stop using, like the world owes me something. Seriously, that was my frame of mind, right?
Yeah.
Like I stopped using, celebrate me. Like I give me all this shit, right? Like whatever it is, right? I want the respect, I want the trust, I want all that shit back because I'm no longer using. And when he said it, granted, obviously there are more ways you could take it, but that was like the first moment where a switch flipped in my mind, and I was like, oh, so now I'm just on level playing field with the rest of society. Now I have to get all that shit.
You
So I
gotta
have to
earn all that
respect.
shit, yeah.
But I didn't have
It's
that.
like when we go to prison, and for some reason, I don't know for you, but like for me, subconsciously in my mind, I expect the whole world to fucking stand still until I come home.
Yeah.
And then I find out my wife is with some other dude, and I'm like, how dare she?
Yeah.
But like,
yeah. So that's
I'm
why
fucking
it helps,
gone for years.
It helped
you know
me switch that flip switch to be like,
She's
oh,
still
Tiffany,
a scumbag for that though.
So now you have to earn your shit, and now you have to like. Now you just, it's not something that it gets awarded, which of course we celebrate each other, right? Like that's our thing in our community. We celebrate each other, but to the rest of the world, you're just a human being. So like, what kind of human being are you? How do you show up to work? My fucking boss doesn't care. I have 4.5 years sober. She cares if I come and I do my job and I'm not a piece of shit, you know?
Yeah.
And so that's when that switch flipped for me. And I was like, oh, and I've loved that man ever since. He is really raw and uncut though. He is.
I know.
Shout out Lance. I know. I love him. He's a good dude. Even on his social media, he's still that same personality, that same energy. Yeah, I loved it. That's what I needed to hear. That's exactly what I needed to hear at that time. So outside of that,
I say too much sometimes too.
You what?
I told you already. Like we'll be at restaurants sometimes. They're like, would you like any cocktails? And I'm like, not unless you want me shooting heroin behind your dumpster out back. And they're like, what the fuck? And I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Usually nobody even dining with me is laughing. They're just like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
We get it. You don't have to tell the fucking waiter that you're a junkie all the time.
Yeah.
7 years later.
Right.
Like, hey.
Yeah. I think we just have a different sense of humor in general. I told you I was at that Lima graduation and I was speaking. And I was like, I'm really grateful for my recovery family because my real family's like, and nobody, I think like Jamie and Brent laughed because they knew, but like in a room full of people.
Everybody was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
And I was like, yeah.
Can't believe she went there.
Yeah. But
somebody was telling me about somebody was telling me they OD'd and they crapped themselves. And I laughed and they were like,
I shit my pants. Who was that?
They were okay with it, but other people that were there were like, dude.
Why would you say that?
That's not funny.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that's hella funny.
Who was I telling that story to? Oh, I'm in this like women's group that I do every Wednesday. And it was like, what's the most embarrassing thing that happened? And I was like, I don't know. Like majority of it was embarrassing, I guess. In the moment, I didn't care because I was on drugs. But this one time I was trying to kick and I told myself that if I just go to my grandma's house, I can kick. And so I stayed at my grandma's house and she was on the top of like Cheyenne 215 area. And my connect wouldn't come past Cheyenne and Rainbow. And so I'm at my grandma's house. I make it to like day 2.5, 3, and I can't anymore. And so I start walking to the bus stop. And you know, when you're kicking, like your fucking nose is running, your skin's crawling, your stomach's fucked up. You probably haven't shit in like a week. And I'm walking, as I'm walking, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to shit my pants. And there's a power box on the side of the road. And I like went on the side of the power box and I shit and pissed on myself and still went and got on the bus. And I remember the girl, when I told the story, we're all laughing because of course we're all in recovery. And she was like,
the facilitator wasn't for laughing.
No, she was.
Oh, okay.
So everybody was laughing. And so they were like, well, did you get, I said, and I got on the bus, smelled like piss and shit. And they're like, did you pick up? I said, yeah. When I got in the car, my connect, I don't even think he took money from me. He was just like, here, take it.
Get obviously the fuck out of my car.
Yeah. But that's probably one of the most embarrassing ones for me.
I like that everybody's point isn't like, were you okay? It was like, did you score?
That's the difference between being in a room full of our people.
Yeah.
Is that they know. Yeah, that shit was awful. God, but I have so many fucking terrible stories like that. and the whole kidnapping story.
I got a prostate infection when I was homeless, and I was all fucked up, like and
From
I,
what?
I don't know. I just being unhealthy. You know what I mean? I just got an infection, like in my prostate, and I remember power box. We were hanging out. My buddy camped out by this power box.
Mm-hmm.
It was like Hacienda and Jones or somewhere like that, and we're fucking or Harmon or somewhere. And there's this big power box, and there's a big open like concrete pad behind it. And so he used to camp out back there, and a bunch of us are hanging out there. And I haven't, mind you, at this point, I haven't peed in like 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
And it's starting to be painful where I feel like I got to piss, but I can't. And like go around the bush, and I'm like trying to pee, and I'm like, and I fucking passed out. And
With your dick in your hand?
no, I can't pee, and I'm like, and I'm in hella pain, and I come back, and I fucking faint. And somebody calls the fucking ambulance, and the ambulance comes, and they take me to the hospital, and they're like, yeah, you have a prostate infection. And they put a catheter in me. Oof. With like a pee bag.
Yeah.
And it immediately fills up. And I'm like, oh, I feel way better. I'm good. And they're like, no. You have an infection. Like, it's immediately going to happen again. You have to leave this in for like 2 weeks. And then here's a bottle of prescription antibiotics. Yeah. Yeah. When they give me a shot of antibiotics. And then they release me back into the wild. Like catch and release to homeless.
Yeah.
With a fucking
calf bag.
With a pee bag on it.
How did you get it out?
I had to end up going back to the ER and get it pulled out. Yeah.
That's terrible. What did you? So you were just chilling with a bag of pee in your pocket?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I went shoplifting. I stole a bunch of shit from CVS, and for some reason, one of the pharmacists that day decided enough is enough and chased me out. And I remember he was like, "Give me that stuff back," and I pulled out the pee bag, and I was like, I'll fucking throw it. And he's like, I will fucking kill you if you throw that on me. And I was like, then get the fuck away from me, bro. Leave me alone. And he gave up, and he fucking motherfucker.
Dude, that reminds me of Weapons when the junkie dude stabs the police officer with the syringe. You remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, and then he beats the shit out of him.
That shit is so fucking funny. That was my favorite character.
He's like, better not. Do you have AIDS?
Yeah. That shit is so funny. Not the calf bag at the CVS people. Dude, I was thinking about the other day. I went to Walgreens and I was like, I forget. It's like the little things. I used to, every time I walked into a store, especially Walgreens or CVS, and you hear the security scan all aisles. You know that prompting over the thing?
You know there's not a security guy watching that shit. It's all just to spook you.
To scare you. Yeah, I know. And sometimes I think when I get frustrated at those counters because they got everything locked up, sometimes I'm like, I probably played a part in that.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
So I told you I used to rob TJ Maxx.
Yeah.
I just break the front window.
Yeah.
I like to claim credit for this, but I don't know. Now, if you drive by TJ Maxx after hours, they have roll down steel shutters in all the windows.
Probably you, Curtis. 100%.
I mean, dude, I hit them a lot.
Yeah.
Like multiple times each location in town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another one too that just came to mind. So when I was in drug court, this was like 2011. We used to falsify UAs. There was a bunch of us that used to do it. And then come to find out, fast forward, when were you in it? Do they have the mirror on the side of the toilet now so they can see a different angle?
Oh, dude, they just had a mirror that was only this tall.
Yeah.
That spanned the whole fucking thing.
So they didn't have that back then.
So eye contact was straight to your dick. Like it was weird. Like I guarantee you, if I got down at dick level, you would just see this. The dude's eyes. Fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had a problem. So, dude, here's a good one. And I don't want to come off homophobic here or anything, but so when I got into drug court,
every time you say shit like that, it makes whatever you're about to say worse. I just want you to know that.
Good. Yeah, I only don't want to offend you. I don't give a fuck about anybody who gets offended watching this. But I'm sorry if whoever's watching this. I am what I am. So when I got in Justice Drug Court, and it was 2000. I think I was admitted in the end of 2019. I got to Freedom House in 2020 in January. Yeah, so like 2019, early 2020, end of the year. You know what I mean? And when I first went, we drug tested at ATI. And then later they switched it to Novo is a different place. But when I first get in drug court, their contract was with ATI. That was the place where we had to go drug test. And And dude, there's a handful of people working there, and there's mostly chicks, and I assume they would drug test you guys, and then the dude would drug test us. And so the dude there was like an obviously gay black dude, and he had like lipstick, and he had his nails painted, and he used to do this thing, and it fucking pissed me off. Cause like once I got sober, like I have a thing, like I go in, and even if somebody's watching me, I don't get stage fright. There's always papers posted on the wall. Do not wash your hands up. And for some reason, if I read that thing in front of me, I can pee no problem. But this dude would come in, and he would come in the bathroom with you. And like, granted, it's a real small fucking bathroom. It's not like a walk-in bathroom. There's no shower in there. Like, it's real small, right? And I don't know if the camera could see me, but this dude would walk in. I would walk in first. He would walk in after me with the cup, and he would do this little spin move, and shut the door. He'd be all like that. And as soon as he pulled that move, I would lock up, dude. And the little guy would be like, yeah, we're not peeing in front of this motherfucker. And like, I had a hard time, and like, I couldn't pee a couple times because of this guy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, and finally I told him, I'm like, dude, do you got to do the cute spin move? Like, I get it. We're cool. I get it. But like, I don't even mind that you're in here. Just don't do the spin move and the fucking, like the ta-da, like what are you doing, man? Like that's so fucking awkward.
That's
like
so funny.
Yeah, it just made it real. That was the only time I ever had a hard time. Was like, yeah, it was the fucking spin move. Like he was trying to juke a tackle or something. Yeah. Like, bro, what the fuck? He would shut the door with the spin move. And I was just like, he
does it all day. He had to jazz it up a little bit.
You think he was just getting bored?
Yeah. Yeah. He has to make it interesting for himself.
That's cool, but it made it awkward and difficult for me.
Did he stop doing it for you?
No, I could actually, the one time I had a problem with it, I think somebody complained about him.
Yeah.
Because like a couple weeks later when I went,
he was gone.
He wasn't there no more. You know what I mean? Maybe, yeah. I mean, I would have never told on the guy. I didn't want him to get fired, but like I said something directly to him. Yeah. I said, hey man, can you do me a favor? And like, I get it, but like the spin move, like you're not greasing the wheels here. You're really making it difficult on me. Like I have no problem with you, whatever your deal is. Like I didn't want to be like, hey, I don't care if you're a fucking Mo. Like I don't care if you're gay. But like
that's the second time you said Mo. What does that mean?
That's
is this a gay guy?
Homo.
Oh.
Mo.
Oh. Okay.
There used to be dudes in prison that they were like, I'm not gay, but they would fuck the gay dudes.
Yeah.
And we'd call them Mo slayers. They were in there slaying the Moes. You know what I mean? Like fucking. But they were like, I'm not gay. I'm just doing life. And we're like, yeah, but you fuck dudes. Like I think that's
just literally slaying the Moes. Oh my God.
I think that's the exact definition of a gay dude is you fuck other dudes. Like, right? I mean, I'm cool with them. Like I have friends that are gay. Like, and that's not like I have a black friend, but like I have people that I love to death who are gay. Like I don't care if you're gay, but when you're in a professional setting, back to the subject, the ultra flamboyancy when it's when your professional setting is me pulling my dick out and you being forced at pay to look at it for a moment, like don't do something extra like don't show up in a fucking skirt. It's gonna make it difficult for me.
I can pee on command too. I think it's just so many years of like whether it was drug court, my family, CPS when I had a case, prison, like I've always been able to just pee on
there's a level of confidence now too that helps that. Like I know if 100%. I get drug tested for something that I'm passing with flying colors. So I go in there and like my confidence level is fucking up here. Yeah. Whereas before I had to like I had some fake pee shit. Hiding or like I had ate a bunch of weird shit and I'm like fuck. Nice. In my head I'm like I hope this fucking works. So I'm like, oh God, and there's this anxiety, whatever it is, or you know, ultra Mo fucking doing spin moves, fucking busting 360s in the door with nail polish on. Yeah. Here you go. And there's fucking like colorful. Now I'm like, dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Now there's like this confidence, like I know I'm passing. So like,
I don't mind it.
His whole gang could be in there fucking like, eh, and I would be like, I know I'm passing this bitch. You know what I mean? I might not even have to read the stupid shit on the wall. Like I'm good to go.
It's the same thing when you were talking to me the other day, like with cops getting pulled over. because I used to drive dirty, or I didn't have a license, or I didn't have insurance, or my car wasn't registered, or it was a G ride. And
Yeah.
so now, like, I just have this confidence when cops are behind me. Like, I have nothing to fucking worry
Yeah,
about.
I'm
For
cool.
getting pulled over.
I'll get still a little weird. Like, I'll be like, don't swerve.
Yeah.
Because I don't want them pulling me over and like.
Field sobriety testing you?
No, because I know I'll pass that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've got a lot of head injury though. Some of those things are just straight balance.
Yeah.
And like, my balance isn't 100%. I don't even think about that. I just don't want the lag of like getting pulled over and like, God forbid I get a ticket or something.
Yeah.
And then like, I got to pay it. Like, but yeah, like when they get behind me now, I'm just like,
What's
don't
up,
do
dude?
it. Oh, back in the day, it would be like,
Yeah.
your butthole puckers, you
Yeah.
fucking, everything tightens up. You're like,
Yeah.
you know, fuck.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to jail. You know what I mean?
100%.
It would always be when I had a fat bag of dope on me too. And I was just like, man, this is all going to go to waste.
So much to worry about.
I immediately start contemplating putting it in my butt.
Yeah.
Which I've done.
Yeah.
I went to jail with drugs in my ass before.
Did you get him out?
Like once I got in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got drawn.
I'm not losing that shit.
I got thrown into the detox tank once with this chick, and it was just me and her in there. And, you know, it's really small. We're sitting in there, and she was like, "Oh, you look really sick. I have some heroin." And I was like, "What?"
You're like, "Bitch."
She was like, "Yeah." And she said, "Just put it in your nose. Just put it in your nose and put water in it."
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I did that, and then she OR'd, and she gave me the rest of it. So I was like in the medical, which is where they used to take us when you were detoxing. Once you get through, they take you up to medical, and I was just loaded the whole time. And then they cleared me and put me in the unit. It wasn't a lot. It was probably like a dub. But once they cleared me and put me in the unit, I ran out, and so I was detoxing.
They're like, this bitch is sick for a long ass time. Like, it just started.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I got in. I got in with a 0.5 gram before.
Yeah.
And it was it was one of the last times I got arrested. I go to county jail, and I had a 0.5 gram of heroin on me, and they didn't find it in the little Zippo pocket. And so I'm in the fucking cop car. In the back of the car, I fish it out, and I fucking
stick it in your butt.
You know, yeah. I put it in the bee hole, and it was right when they had, I don't know, last time you went to county, did they have that thing where you stand in it and it fucking and it x-rays you?
No.
So now they have this thing, you stand in it and it's all, and these things go around you and it x-rays. And dude, you see on the screen when you get out of it, a whole x-ray of your body. And I remember looking at it and like right where my butthole was, there was a little black spot. And I don't know if that was just like where the fucking O-ring is, or if that was the heroin showing up.
Yeah.
But they like looked at it and they're like, okay, cool. And I'm like, so maybe they're looking for weapons, or like if I've got like a small caliber handgun in my ass, or I don't know what they were looking for, but like I remember seeing the little black spot being like, dude, is that 0.5 gram? And but yeah,
you got away with it?
Yeah, and I got in there with it, and dude, I'm such a piece of shit. I'm in the detox unit, and there's dudes in there hella sick. And I'm at my bunk, not sick, because I'm doing, and the whole time I'm like doing a little, because I don't want to share with anybody in there, because you know the whole unit would have cracked off. Dude,
right?
Let me get some.
Right? No, you would have got blown up.
Yeah,
for sure.
I got all the way to a regular unit and then got sick.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, they cleared me. I went to general population and was kicking so fucking bad.
Like
no
super
meds.
Chicken.
Because I'm doing heroin and taking the detox meds in the medical unit.
No.
Yeah. All bad.
We're not smart when we're in there.
No, we're not smart.
The last time I got arrested, I was detoxing super bad, and I told them I wasn't. You know, when you're in booking and they're like, "Are you detoxing from anything?"
Yeah.
Because I was hella mad.
So you said, "No, fuck that, I'm fine."
Yeah, I have this weird fucking martyr, fucking punish myself fucking move I do. If I'm really mad at myself, I'll punish myself. So the last time I went to jail, they're like, "Are you detoxing from anything?" I was like, "Nope," and it was bad.
Yeah.
Bad, dude. I'd been taking methadone and heroin, meth, some alcohol, like pretty much everything. You know what I mean? Like, and they were like, "Are you detoxing?" I was like, "Nope." And I cold turkeyed last time, which I'm now glad I did, because I remember it vividly.
Yeah.
How brutal it was, and I sometimes, like, when I look back, I think about that, and I'm like, oh yeah,
I don't ever want to do that.
Yeah, this wasn't fun. People are like, "It was fucking easy. I took Suboxone." You know what I mean? Or whatever. They, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They give you Librium, and I know if you go to like West Care, they give you phenobarbital and stuff like that. Really helps. Yeah. It just makes you sleep. But yeah, no, I fucking solo doloed it last time. It was bad news bears.
Oh yeah. You don't ever have to do that shit again.
No, I'm never going to. I might fuck up a lot of things, but I'm definitely not fucking that up. I see you guys making hand signals over there. They're over there gangbanging on us because we're taking too long. It's all right. We'll be okay. So we should wrap it up because
Yeah.
we're running over.
Yep. Well, thank you for joining us for another episode. And remember,
don't be ashamed to talk about putting stuff in your butt. Sometimes it's a
it's
natural
not the
part
line,
of the...
Curtis.
Oh, just because you're fried doesn't mean you're finished.
So say burnt. What the fuck?